Years ago, there was a commercial that featured a financial institution, and this commercial often had like a bunch of people in a restaurant. There's all this noise, and then the caption would be, "And when E.F. Hutton speaks," and the whole place would go dead silent, everybody wanting to get a scoop on how to invest their money. The question of who do we listen to is a question that surfaces in the scriptures this morning. Who do you listen to? Who are the voices of influence in your life? Who are those voices that when you hear them speaking, you stop and listen? Because we have a lot of voices clamoring for our attention, a lot of voices all day long, from the TV, the radio. We have phone calls and conversations. We have to engage people in many different ways throughout the course of a day. So there are many voices out there. Some voices are more powerful and influential in our lives than others. There are some voices that make us angry or frustrated. There are some voices that make us very impatient. There are some voices that console us and comfort us. There are voices that encourage us and inspire us. A whole range of voices that we are surrounded by. And today, the scriptures invite us to think about who are those voices. Naaman the Syrian had many voices telling him how to be healed. And fortunately, he eventually trusts the voice of the Lord that led him to the Jordan River where he was cured of his leprosy. In Jesus' hometown, nobody wanted to hear his voice. They were sick and tired of his voice. Who is he? Who does he think he is? And they not only didn't want to listen to him, they wanted to throw him off the cliff. Who do we listen to? Who are we afraid to listen to? Who challenges us, perhaps in ways we don't want to be challenged? Who inspires us and calls us to be a better person? One of the pillars of the Lenten journey is prayer. And if we're really praying, we have to do a lot more listening than talking. For it's in those moments of prayer that we can hear the voice of the Lord. We can tune out other voices so we might hear his voice. And what is that voice saying? What is that voice encouraging us to do? We listen this Lenten season to the voice of the Lord in our lives, a voice that is calling us to holiness, a voice that's calling us to mercy and generosity, a voice that wants to comfort and encourage us, the voice of someone who loves us unconditionally. That's the voice of the Lord. And we must trust in his word, as the psalmist says this morning, to trust in the word of the Lord. If we listen to his word, we will only draw closer to the Lord in faith.
Thank you for participating in this production of our virtual Mass. Your presence means so much. Every day, so many parishioners connect to OLPH through the digital ministry. The digital ministry is one of almost 80 ministries supported by the parish. That's why your support of the parish is crucial, so we can continue to have the resources to fund all of our ministries that touch the lives of many. Thank you for watching, continue to watch, and thanks again for your support.